The definition of the word mansion has changed a lot over the years. Today you might imagine a giant house with 50 rooms, but if we go back in time about 300 years, you might find that a 10 or even 5-room house would have been considered a mansion depending on where it was located. Hi everyone, Ken here. Welcome to This House. Today we are exploring the Parson Thorne Mansion. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode of This House. In 1680, Henry Bowman was granted 1,750 acres, a substantial portion of the Duke of York land patent in what is today Kent County, Delaware. Later on, in 1730, the land was subdivided with 510 acres being sold to the Bowman family, who set out to build a stately, red brick mansion. The 5-bay, center hall house was built in the Georgian style and later expanded with north and south wings connected by hyphens. Each hyphen boasted a unique feature for this time period. Instead of columns, they were built with a floating arcade of sorts. Entering the home, we arrive in the grand stair hall, running the depth of the house. Everything you are seeing here would have been made by hand, and most likely on site from old-growth forest which populated the property. The parlor, in grand Georgian fashion, features a prominent pediment on the fireplace's upper mantel, which is in turn flanked by glass-paned cabinets. In the dining room, we can gain a sense of what life would have been like in the 1730s, with a wash basin near the door to clean up before dinner. And to the side, the family's collection of utensils and dishes would have been stored behind the glass-paned doors of the built-in. In the addition of the north wing, beyond what would have been considered the public space, we find a sewing wheel where we can imagine every blanket, curtain, and article of clothing being made and repaired by hand, in a time when buying new clothing would have been considered expensive, if not impractical. To the opposite end of the house, in the west wing, we come across a quiet, formal retreat with wood-paneled walls surrounding a brick hearth. Before building standards, chair rails would be placed where they could keep the chairs from damaging the wall, as we can note the relation between the height of the chair and the midpoint of the chair rail. The house, now known as Silver Hill, was occupied by many different families over the years until 1916, when it was purchased by the Draper family. After passing Silver Hill down through the generations, the family decided to deed it to the Milford Historical Society. Today, Silver Hill is now known as the Parson Thorne Mansion, and it continues to stand as a truly unique and stately colonial-era mansion. Could you imagine yourself living in a house like this? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section, and while you're there, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode of This House.